It's a gay Hawaiian party lasting all week through. A happy island party just for me and you. I take a lot of sweet romancing, mix it with the moonlit sea. Add a little hula dancing, and you got a little notion what a party can be. There's a royal welcome waiting where the skies are blue. So join the celebrating, that's the thing to do. You gotta see Hawaii in Aloha Week, so make your reservations right away. For every little smarty is heading for the party today. It's a gay Hawaiian party lasting all week through. A happy island party just for me and you. Take a lot of sweet romancing, mix it with the moonlit sea. Add a little hula dancing, and you got a little notion what a party can be. There's a royal welcome waiting where the skies are blue. So join the celebrating, that's the thing to do. You gotta see Hawaii in Aloha Week, so make your reservations right away. For every little smarty's heading for the party today. A Kama'aina and a Malihini met one day. A sweet aloha song was sung, and then a ginger lay. And there among the flowers everyone was gay. And this is what I heard the Kama'aina say. Now it's Hawaiian style to wear a smile in Hawaii, and there will always be hospitality on every aisle. When a Connie gives a lei to a sweet Hawaiian miss, why he'd be out of fashion if he didn't give a kiss. Now it's Hawaiian style to rest a while after cocoa. It is just the thing for you to sing each day while ukuleles play. Haina yamai kapuana, I heard the Kama'aina say. Now it's Hawaiian style that makes life worthwhile each day. It's Hawaiian style to rest a while after cocoa. It is just the thing for you to sing each day while ukuleles play. Haina yamai kapuana, I heard the Kama'aina say. Now it's Hawaiian style that makes life worthwhile each day. In the spirit of being ill-prepared, I don't really have any specific objects related to skateboarding to show, so I just have some random photos that I kind of came across. This one is a sort of behind the scenes, BTS. Lester Kasai and I did a tracker ad together, and we're both doing judo airs. And here is shot from the ground from that session at the Fallbrook Ramp. And if you look really closely, I think that right there is Chip Morton, who got the photo for the ad. And that's probably Grant, I'm guessing. But anyway, yes, behind the scenes, judo airs from the ground. We actually got closer together than in this photo. This was one of the trial and error kind of things. We actually got close enough that we could touch each other's feet in the air. But then the landing got kind of sketchy. So we backed off a little bit, but yes. So there's a tracker ad, and I couldn't find the magazine. Sorry. And then, speaking of not being able to find the magazine, so Powell had an ad where we're all standing on the bottom of a mini ramp, and with all our team jackets on, and basically the whole team is standing on the bottom of a blue mini ramp, and I can't find the ad, but in the ad, Steve Caballero has just turned around. He's about to tackle me. So here is the ramp. My picture of the ramp in the warehouse. And so this kind of predated the big skate zone that they had, but I think this was sort of the impetus for having something. They wanted to have something for the team to come practice and skate. And so they built this mini ramp, and they knew that it was going to lead to other things, but that's the one that's in the ad with us all being tackled by others. And there wasn't a whole lot of stuff, but they had set up, you can see the tour jump ramp is there. That's the jump ramp and box on that part. But there wasn't really anything. They just kind of had some random stuff in there, some big plastic tubing thing to slide on and ollie over and whatnot. And then you can kind of see in the background there's a very long rail slide with PVC coping on either side. And I don't know how long it was, 100 feet, 75 feet. It was really long. So I didn't slide anywhere near the 100 feet. And but yeah, it was there for us to see how far we could slide. And then I have a couple of just random pictures of people skating the ramp. This is Doug Smith. Maybe people might not remember him, but I sure remember him. Really great skater, kind of all around street, vert, mini ramp. He could do everything. Really great skater, really great guy. I forget where he's from. Oregon, maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, Doug Smith, Powell team rider, late 80s, and just all around good guy. And here we have Lance Mountain, in typical Lance Mountain fashion, clowning around on a kick turn. And for some reason, he decided at one point, or it just kind of happened, he decided to try to skate the ramp without standing up. So he skated it for a bunch of different runs, completely squatted down, and here's a couple photos of him doing that. Yes, so he never stood up. He kind of just stayed in that position, going back and forth, and yeah, very funny, just quite funny. And because Lance, if anybody had any chance to hang out with Lance, you're always smiling and laughing, and that definitely is part of it. And here's a blurry image of young Anthony Frank Hawk doing the same thing, skating with the crouched stance. And but Tony had the advantage of what we call the Delmar squat. So before his knees blew out, he was able to kind of correct anything and land anything by squatting it out. And so he had the advantage there, that he could actually skate like that. And here's another crail tap halfway up the ramp. And those kind of just sums up the feel of that weekend that they brought the whole team together. And so I'll have to find that ad and splice it into the YouTube video because I couldn't find it. But yes, good times, good memories, and just was their gesture of trying to get the whole team together, and it was really, really fun. Owen, Mr. PPP Collection, had reminded me about my good friend Elwood Francis, and he asked how we met. And Elwood, there's actually some boards out there where I painted "Hey Elwood" on the top of the grip tape. Of course, I couldn't find the image of us together, so we'll have to go to my Facebook or whatever and find it and splice it in to the thing. Oh, Tony wasn't in the team shot. Oh, wow. I did not know that. That's crazy. Hey, Susanna. Hi. I wave at you. I'm talking about skateboard nonsense. So, So anyway, Owen had asked about Elwood Francis. And so for people who may not know, Elwood was the guitar technician to the Stars. So when I first met him, I found a magazine with Steve Vai on the cover, and his main green guitar had skateboard stickers all over it. Tracker stickers, Powell stickers, Jeff Grosso sticker on it. And I was like, man, I don't know why he's doing that, but that's cool. So I sent a ton of stickers to Steve Vai's fan club address. And a couple weeks later, I get a call. I had a message, actually. I wasn't home when he called. But Elwood called my house and said, hey, I work for Steve Vai, and give me a call. He said, whenever, it'd be up. And so I got home. It was kind of late, but he in rock star fashion, he was awake at 1 or 2 in the morning on the East Coast. So I called him up. And he said, hey, I'm Elwood. I put the stickers all over the guitar. And I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. And Adrian Demain started to explain, who I was in skateboarding. And he said, oh, I know who you are. And I was like, really? And so Elwood is a skater. So Elwood skates, and Elwood was responsible for all the skate stickers on the guitar. And in fact, many years later, when I did get to meet Steve Vai, I said, hey, I'm the guy that sent Elwood all the skateboard stickers. And they ended up all over the place. And Steve looks at me, he's all, oh, you're the guy. Shame on you. Yeah, I just kept sending Elwood stickers for the tour. And Steve Vai was on tour with David Lee Roth at the time for the Eat 'Em and Smile tour. And Billy Sheehan was on there. And I found a picture of me and Billy Sheehan at an AM show, hanging out, where, Billy Sheehan, I said, hey, I'm the guy who sent all the stickers to you guys. And Billy was like, oh, man, I love those stickers. I have them on my basses. And you can see there's a picture. There's actually some video and pictures of Billy Sheehan's main really old bass that has a big Powell wing ripper sticker on it. And that was because of me, because I sent them out to Elwood. And Elwood, promptly put them over there. So Billy Sheehan, still really, really nice, approachable guy. This was at the NAMM show in the late 80s. Maybe, there's no date stamp, maybe 88 or something like that. But so there's me and Billy Sheehan. So I couldn't find the picture of Elwood and me, but I did find some pictures of Elwood. So here he is there playing guitar when he was with Aerosmith. He's working for Joe Perry. And you can see his Powell sweatpants there. And so I kind of sent a bunch of stuff out to the guys, and here's, you can see the back of the bass tech wearing a Powell shirt. You can see that. You can kind of see it. Sort of, kind of. So, there was Powell stickers everywhere. Powell and Tracker stickers on everything that, wherever Elwood went. And here I am hanging out in Elwood's little dungeon for the Aerosmith tour. The Permanent Vacation tour, and Elwood was kind enough to let me hang out with him. This was actually under the stage, like in the stage, kind of next to the drum riser, and had all the stuff kind of hidden behind stuff. And but Elwood was cool enough, and he let me play actually one of Joe Perry's guitars through Joe Perry's guitar rig, and that was very cool, and that was very loud. But yes, rock and roll. This was at the LA Forum, I think, and there's no date stamped. But Yeah, and then I had brought one. This guitar actually was a copy of one of Steve Vai's guitars, and I bought it when I was in Japan with Lance Mountain and Steve Caballero, and so this is a copy of one of his instruments. I forget which one this is. I don't know, but anyway, so I later gave that guitar to Elwood because Elwood was the one that made the original one, so I figured he should have it. And here's a picture of Joe Perry with my guitar. And I was hanging out, kind of waiting for Elwood, and Elwood saw that I had my camera with me. He's like, "Oh, give me that." I go, "Okay," and so he took it, and that's what he did. He took this picture of Joe backstage with my camera, with my guitar, and how very kind of my buddy Elwood. And you're playing that guitar on the stage. But Elwood has after that after a series of other things, he worked with the Wallflowers and some other bands, but he ended up working for ZZ Top and was primarily Billy Gibbons' guitar tech for many years, and then eventually became the bass tech too. So he was doing guitars and basses for ZZ Top, and then shortly before Dusty Hill passed, he had a meeting with the band and said, "Hey, let's put Elwood into the bass slot." And Elwood, of course, said, "No, I can find somebody better. I can find somebody that can jump right into this without any rehearsal and whatnot, and it'll be better." And they were like, "No, we want to keep it family." And then it was kind of they all thought that Dusty would be coming back, but Dusty made it clear. He says, "Well, whether I come back or not, we want Elwood in there." And then unfortunately he did pass away before that happened. But right now Elwood is the touring bassist for ZZ Top, and so I'm really happy for him because he put in a lot of many decades of hard work being the guitar tech and making sure that the show went well because everything was tuned in and nothing would go wrong. So it's about time that he got some of the limelight. And so speaking of bass players, here's another bass player. Although that's kind of I think the film was running out. This is a gentleman known as Kid Chaos. And he was playing bass for the Cult at the time. And our buddy Otis, Bartholomew, photographer, skateboarder, friend to the stars, and rock star himself. He was hanging out with him and said, "Hey, come up to Huntington Beach. Me and Kid are hanging out." And so O proceeded to take some silly photos of me and Kid Chaos. And somewhere out there is there's one of my experimental boards. If they didn't erase it off of there, which they may well have, Kid Chaos signed one of my boards, and so it could be out there. Maybe they took it off of there or not. What skateboard has a hand grip like that Steve Vai guitar? Wow, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know that I've seen a skateboard with that monkey grip handle. I could be wrong. Well, speaking of guitars, here was my main guitar back in the mid 80s. Yeah, covered with Powell stickers, of course. And those are Steve Vai's pickups in there that Elwood sent to me. And there's the back. I like the Tommy Guerrero flames on there particularly. But yeah, that was my main guitar. I named her Carla. So, yeah, nerdy, still nerdy. All right, well, I know not really anything tangible to share, but some memories at least. And thank you, Elwood, for just being my friend all this time. It's very cool. It's like maybe it's not directly skateboarding, but it certainly is thank you skateboarding. Because of skateboarding, I got to meet Elwood and got to hang out with some famous people. So yeah, Nothing wrong with that. What are you doing the rest of your life? North and south and east and west of your life. I have only one request of your life, that you spend it all with me. All the seasons and the times of your days, all the nickels and the dimes of your days. Let the reasons and the rhymes of your days all begin and end with me. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of dawn and forests of the night. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in the world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two. Through all of my life, summer, winter, spring, and fall of my life, all I ever will recall of my life is all of my life with you. I want to see your face in every kind of light, in fields of dawn and forest of the night. And when you stand before the candles on a cake, oh, let me be the one to hear the silent wish you make. Those tomorrows waiting deep in your eyes, in the world of love you keep in your eyes. I'll awaken what's asleep in your eyes. It may take a kiss or two. Through all of my life, summer, winter, spring, By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find the note I left hanging on her door. She'll laugh when she reads the part that says I'm leaving, 'cause I've left that girl so many times before. By the time I make Albuquerque, she'll be working. She'll probably stop at lunch and give me a call, but she'll just hear that phone keep on ringing off the wall. That's all. By the time I make Oklahoma, she'll be sleeping. She'll turn softly, call my name out low, and she'll cry just to think I'd really leave her. Though time and time I tried to tell her so, she just didn't know I would really go.